Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and leave that 5-star review. Let's get it. Talk about it.
You are now tuned in to Above the Rim.
Hoops talk for the street.
Family, what's good? Welcome back to another edition of Above the Rim. Hoops talk for the streets. You already know how we do, family. Brought to you as always. It's your host, Justin, aka Just Blaze. Family, you know the drill. To get in contact with me, you can always hit me up and follow me on Twitter at JustBlaze_513, on IG at JustBlaze513, on Facebook and YouTube. Search Above the Rim Podcast. Also email the show as well, Above the Rim NBA Podcast at gmail.com. Tap in and leave the family a voicemail. The line is always open, 908-718-1592. Make sure y'all are calling in. Best way to support the show is by copying merch. You already know, link is in my bio. Show some love. Make sure you leave your boy a review on iTunes, on Spotify if you rock with the show. If you're watching this on YouTube as well, please make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share the video, tell me your thoughts, tell a friend to tell a friend. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments also as well, family. Let's get to some more playoff updates right now. Next series, the LA Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. This has been a very interesting series. I'm going to get to it when I talk about it a little bit more. The Lakers are up in this series right now, 2-1. The Lakers stole game 1 on the road. They blown out the Warriors in game 2. The Warriors blew out the Lakers in game 2. Then the Lakers came out strong in game 3. It's been a real up and down type of series, right? LeBron in this series is averaging 22, 8, and 5, only playing 33 minutes a night, which is good. AD is giving you 22, 14, and 4 with 4 blocks. D'Lo is giving you 16. Schroeder is giving you 11. On the Warriors side, Steph is giving you 23, 4, and 6. Clay is giving you 23 and 4. Wiggins giving you 14 and 6. Poole giving you 10 off the bench, which has to increase. Let's talk about this series right now. My story of the series. Anthony Davis has been the story of this series right here. His defense in particular has been the story. Looking real Bill Russell-esque, Hakeem the Dream-esque in this series. I love what I'm seeing from him on the defensive side of the ball. 22 and 14 in this series, as I talked about before. Anthony Davis has more blocks in this postseason than 3 teams. The Knicks, the Nuggets, and the Heat in this particular postseason. Anthony Davis's defense sets up the Los Angeles Lakers for success. It mind boggles me how Anthony Davis doesn't have a Defensive Player of the Year award on his career resume. How has that never happened with the way he plays defense and the way he's been showing he plays defense when he's motivated? If the Lakers win this series, it will be because Anthony Davis was unstoppable in the paint, on offense, and on defense. So Anthony Davis, he has been a story this series. I want to shout out you for the great play you've been given. It's up to you if the Lakers want to edge out the Golden State Warriors in the series, right? Talking about this series, who has the edge in this Lakers-Warriors series? Honestly, in my opinion, nobody. Yet. I'm waiting to see how the series progresses, because it can be a huge win and it can really catapult momentum in the series, right? This series, Lakers and Warriors, has come down to the turnovers and defending without fouling at the end of the day. The Lakers have been solid and have been the better defensive team so far in this series. The Warriors have been way too volatile and have been risky on both sides of the ball. The Lakers have been taking care of the ball as opposed to that, averaging only 10 turnovers in this series, 4 less than the Warriors have had. So while the Lakers are taking care of the rock, the Warriors are being very careless. They're taking risky passes. They may be playing a little bit too fast for their own selves. So they got to slow it down. They got to redo the game plan and make sure that they're doing the right thing, because their turnovers are going to kill them in this series, right? Talking about the Lakers again, I want to applaud LeBron James for coming off the ball a lot in this particular series. He's been pacing himself. If you watch this series, only playing 33 minutes a night, as I said before, but I think he's playing pretty well in those 33 minutes. He could shoot the ball a lot better from 3, yes, we know that, but as long as he's attacking the rim in spurts, it's advantage Lakers, in my opinion. LeBron's rebounding has been excellent in this series, right? The 1 day off between games in this series is low-key taking its toll on LeBron when I look at how the series is played. over the progression of the series, but it's not really a huge deal in my opinion. I think he can get over that, but I do feel like it's taking a little bit of a physical toll on LeBron that it is one day apart for each one of the games, right? So in order for the Lakers to win this series, LeBron still has to maintain this excellent level of play in a limited amount of minutes, in my opinion. Because I think if you're asking LeBron to play 40 minutes tonight, you're not really going to get the best LeBron James that you could possibly get. So keeping his minutes down to 30 to 35, I think is a nice sweet spot to maximize LeBron James's production in this particular series. Also on the Lakers side, I want to give some credit to Jared Vanderbilt. Listen, he was a steal for the Lakers at the deadline, right? Vando was only getting paid $4 million a year, and he has been one of the best defenders throughout the entire NBA playoffs for any team, right? He's been taking the Lakers the best opposing perimeter threat, and has been playing excellent, solid, motivated defense against these guys. Steph, I'm going to give you an example. Steph Curry last series against the Sacramento Kings, he was averaging 33 points a game. In this series, he's averaging 23 points a game. That's a 10-point difference. So let's give some credit to Vando, and let's give it some credit to his effort for guarding Steph Curry. Because if you look how he's guarding Steph Curry, the reason why he's having somewhat success, I wouldn't say that he's shutting Steph Curry down. Obviously not. He's still getting you over 20. And we know Steph Curry could go off for 50 at any moment. But the reason he's having a lot of success in this particular series is that he's big enough to get through those screens. He's big enough to break through those illegal ass screens that the Golden State Warriors run all the time through Looney, through Draymond Green. So since Vando was basically 6'8", 6'9", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", he can bust through a lot of those screens that the Warriors are giving Steph Curry and allowing a lot of those shooters to get open. So he's been doing an excellent job. So I want to give him a shout out to him for the defense he's been playing. Insane value for the Los Angeles Lakers that they got in the trade deadline. On the Warriors side in this series, we got to talk about Steph a little bit. He's been playing kind of regular in this series, right? And it's a little unexpected, but I'm not really that worried. He has been playing a lot regular, but regular Steph is not going to get it done in this particular series. You can't have a 10-point drop-off of points from your last series. I say he's averaging 33 in the last series against the Kings. He's averaging 23 now. We know the Lakers are an elite team. They're an elite defensive team. So when you're playing against an elite defensive team whose game plan is clearly catered toward to stop you, you still got to break through that and you still got to produce, which I think he will eventually produce in the series. He's going to have that crazy breakout game. But right now, he's got to produce more. He's got to upgrade his scoring because we know the Warriors needs it. Even if Steph Curry doesn't shoot great from the field, those timely threes that he hits means everything for the Warriors. They mean everything, right? Third quarter Warriors in this series. If the Lakers can withstand Warriors' third quarter runs, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. So I expect the Warriors to respond. I expect them to be who they normally are because that to me is really the key, how that third quarter grows. For the last couple of games, the Lakers have been withstanding those third quarter runs, and you can see they've been winning the games because of it. So if the Lakers can withstand those runs, if the Warriors can somehow come out on their supernova type of runs in their third quarter, it's going to be another interesting series and they can turn the tides a little bit, right? And this series, to me in particular, when I'm watching this series, it has been a little weird. I don't know, family, if y'all are watching this series and y'all have the same thoughts as me, but this series has been a little weird because it doesn't have that playoff energy. I'm not getting that playoff feel from this particular series, right? And I think it's because there's no bad blood in this series right now. It's low-key been given regular season energy right now. I hope that changes in the next couple of games. Maybe it's because the discourse around this series has been so bad. It's been a lot of media narratives, a lot of agenda-driven stuff from a lot of these national media outlets. And it's been a little crazy. It's been annoying to me. I know it's probably been annoying to y'all. I know I may be the only one who says it, but the shit has been annoying, the discourse around this day. They're not even talking about what's actually happening in these games. It's more about narrative stuff, Mount Rushmore nonsense, all of that crap. Nobody wants to hear that. Talk about basketball in this series. It doesn't even matter who wins this series. It has no impact on the legacy of these two guys, whoever wins this series. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't. The Steph versus LeBron narrative has been overblown. That's stan culture to me. This series doesn't affect either one of their legacies, whoever wins or loses in the series. If none of them win a championship. It's all about championships for those two guys. So to me, this Lakers-Warriors series is for bragging rights only and nothing else, right? Unless they're en route to a championship. So let's see how both teams respond moving forward. I'm looking forward to an exciting Game 4, and let's see who can get the edge again in Games 4, because either the Lakers are going to go up 3-1 or this series is going to be tied 2-2 and we got a 3-game series. So I'm looking forward to how these two teams respond, and let's get some bad blood. I need to see some text in this series, so we'll see.